Berry, I have a Mary Wolf Heat in reception.
Oh, good. Would you send her straight in, please, Bernice? Mrs. Mary Wolfeet.
Yes.
Please take the empty seat directly in front of mine.
Thank you.
Now, I thought I'd lose the table completely and try an extreme close proximity approach for our treatment session today.
We are quite close now.
Yes.
I mean, our noses are almost touching.
Yes?
Is that deliberate?
Did you not just hear me say I wanted to attempt a no-barrier approach as an experiment?
Very well.
Now, Mary Wolfeet, is it?
That's right.
And, are you hungry like the wolf, Mary?
Sorry?
Duran.
What about them?
Well, nothing. I was just trying to add a bit of light before it gets all uptight, as a jazz musician might say. Now, you've come to see me because you wish to be cured of a fear of rubber. Is that correct, Miss Wolfeet?
Yes, that's right, yes.
And you're not afraid of wolves?
No.
Well, good. The reason I asked you that question is because I made a terrible mistake some time ago with a patient called Helen Housewater.
Helen Housewater?
Yes, Helen Housewater. She was actually afraid of water, as her name suggested. Gospel truth, that.
Hang on.
I should also point out that everything you say to me will be held in the strictest confidence, no matter how obscure or criminal.
You've just told me the name and phobia of a previous patient.
Ah. Yeah, I wondered if you'd noticed that. But don't worry, Miss Wolfeet, like all journalists, I changed the names, but the story remains the same.
But you're not a journalist?
No, I'm not. I am, in fact, one of the country's leading experimental regressive therapists. Well, in fact, I am the leading...
I actually know Helen Housewater. She was on the PTA when my eldest was still at school. In fact, we used to take our children swimming with our two, as Helen couldn't bear to go anywhere near the local pool. We thought that was quite odd at the time, but it makes sense now.
Right.
So, in fact, you've just revealed extremely confidential, personal details about another patient and then attempted to lie to cover up the fact you've done so. Not a great start, is it?
Dr. Berry, the sandwich man is here.
Thank Christ. Please send him in, Bernice. I'm bloody starving.
He said you can go in.
Sorry, who's coming in?
All right there.
Yeah, all right, Doc.
Mary Wolfeet, this is the sandwich man.
Nice to meet you, Mary. I hope it's nothing incurable.
What?
Oh, what was that last woman you were telling me about, Doc? Mrs. Houseboat, was it?
No, Housewater.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, it's just something new that we're trying. You see, we're letting this man come into the office to sell us lunch. Where's your bike?
Oh, it's in my rucksack.
What?
I folded it up and put it in the bag before I got in the lift so I could carry the sandwiches.
Well, that's ingenious. It gets that small. You can put it inside.
I'm sorry. Shall I come back at a more convenient time?
No, it's fine. I'll be right with you in a second. I've just got to buy something. What's good today?
Well, I've had some wonderful comments about the halloumi cheese and pickle half baguette, but ultimately it's up to you, Doc, you know.
No, I'll go with that.
OK, well, that's £3.80.
You don't have £3.80, do you, Miss Wolfeet?
I bloody don't. What is this?
I'm sorry?
Why am I paying to watch you buy your bloody lunch?
No, that's a good point. Very well. You'd better go.
Yeah, perhaps I should.
No, not you, Mrs. Wolfeet, the sandwich man.
Oh, right.
Actually, could you leave the sandwich and get some money from Bernice?
Yeah, OK. I'll see you soon.
See you. Now, that may have seemed extremely unprofessional, but my secretary had noticed I'd been missing lunch recently, so she thought it'd be wise I grab something...
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
Fair enough. So, rubber.
Yes.
Now, the first obvious question would be, is your terror derived from its sound or the sensation?
It's all three.
I beg your pardon?
I actually cannot bear the sight, sound, or sensation of... Can't even bring myself to say the word.
Really? I like the sensation. Anyway, now, before I do anything else, I'd like to get an idea of the origin of this highly uncommon phobia. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that may sound unusual. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Hang on. Okay. The first thing I want to ask you is...
I'm sorry?
Hang on, let me finish. When you first Hypnosis?
Yeah.
You were...
I'm sorry, I can't understand you because you're talking with your mouth full.
I know I am. Hang on a second, though. Just let me finish it. Hang on.
Look,
I'll be down a sec.
Sorry,
All gone! Now, I was saying, what I always try to do, as a professional, is locate the trigger that created the patient's phobia. And you, Miss Wolfeet, are no exception. So that is what I shall attempt to do.
Very well.
Were you fond of ball games as a child, Miss Wolfeet?
No, not really. Sport's not really a huge interest of mine.
Yeah, I'm more interested in balls, Miss Wolfeet.
What?
Throwing balls, catching balls. Does this subject make you feel uncomfortable, Miss Wolfeet?
Not really.
Any unpleasant memories concerning being hit by balls?
Nope.
Well, see, that's interesting. I assumed that you had a rubber ball thrown at you as a child, which ultimately triggered...
I know exactly what you're getting at, and trust me, if I could remember something like that, I would have told you.
What song is currently at the top of the charts?
I don't know.
What colour is my tie?
Well, it's red.
Why do all your rabbits have blue tails?
Do they have blue...
And sleep. Christ, you headbutted me! Good God, I think I'm blind. Or am I wearing sunglasses? Yes, I am. Christ, that hurt, though. Ugh. Now I know how Nicholas Farage felt.
It's Nigel.
Miss Wolfeet? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you really are under, aren't you? Well, every cloud has a silver lining, as they used to say. I'll just sit you up.
Can I have a Manhattan, please? And he'll have a tetanus.
Sorry?
Are you deaf, you cocksure player?
No, Miss Wolfeet. I think the knock may have confused you slightly. Listen to me carefully. You are in the opening stages of a groundbreaking hypnoregressive state that I have induced in order to cure you of your particular phobia. All of which is, I may add, perfectly legal. You're very safe. You must believe that. Do you believe that? Good. Now concentrate on my voice. Look around and tell me where you are.
I'm in the middle of the sea.
Now, please stay calm, Miss Wolfeet. Tell me what you're sat in, and please be calm.
I'm in a dinghy.
Tell me what it's made of.
You know what it's bloody made of.
That's correct, Mary, rubber. Now, hold on. Have you noticed that you're swirling? It's like you're being sucked down.
It's like I'm being sucked down.
Yes, I know. It's like you're being sucked down.
Oh, good God. Oh, it's disgusting. What the hell am I?
What's going on here?
Oh, Christ, man, you scared the life out of me.
Madam, may I ask you to keep your voice and language down at this time of night?
No, you may not. Anyway, who the hell are you?
Well, I'm sure I might ask the same question of you, making such a fuss so late.
Where am I? God, would you mind not shining your torch in my eyes, please?
Reginald Christie. I'm the night watchman round here. You know, you're lucky I found you.
Where exactly the hell am I, Reg?
But please call me Mr. Christie. Well, looks to me like you got swallowed by Leonard.
Leonard? Who's Leonard? What do you mean swallowed?
Leonard is my whale's name.
I'm inside a whale.
Yes, madam, we both are.
I'm inside the stomach of a whale called Leonard. Quite a small stomach, isn't it?
Well, you're not exactly in the stomach region, if we were being precise.
Where have I landed up, then?
Well, I wouldn't like... It's a very delicate area, or shaft... Would you say shaft? Well...
Where are we, Reg?
Mr. Christie. All right, how to put it? You might call it the reproductive length of Leonard's anatomy, if we were to be clinical and direct.
Are you saying I'm in Leonard's...
If you'd like to follow me, madam, I'll get you away from this region and into a less volatile area.
How did you end up in here?
Long story, but let's just say I sailed out to sea one day with no wish to return to humanity. I was actually very down.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Anyway, luckily for me, I was tossed 50 feet in the air by Leonard before he very kindly swallowed me, and I've returned that kindness ever since by keeping his passages unblocked.
It's spooky in here.
Let me tell you, madam, you're safer here than most places I could think of. There is the equivalent of 2 meters of rubber between you and that freezing ocean.
I thought whales were made of blubber.
That's what I said. Rubber. It's why creatures like poor Leonard here are in such high demand. So full of rubber.
That's odd. I do feel much calmer, Reg.
It's Mr. Christie.
Think about seeing these big walls of whale rubber breathing in and out. It's making me feel almost positive about stuff. Reg.
Please call me Mr. Christie.
Is it far?
It isn't, actually. As you've landed up inside the private cloisters, we aren't too far from a safe exit, actually. In fact, we are here now.
Oh, look how many boats you've saved.
Let's get you in one. This little rubber fella will do the trick just nice.
Okay. You sure I won't fall out?
I'm positive, Mary.
I never thought I'd be so pleased to be in a rubber dinghy.
Now, when you see that red light go to green, I shall give you a little nudge and you'll be off.
Be sure to thank Leonard when you see him, or whoever that was. You know what I mean.
Hold tight now, Mary.
Oh, bye, Mr. Christie.
Please call me Reg. Hold your breath, Mary, and there will be quite a splash.
Hold until I say so. And wake up.
Dr. Berry! Why am I soaking wet? Did you do this? Why am I sitting in a rubber dinghy in your office?
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
You're not concerned by the sight, sound, or sensation of the rubber vessel you're currently sat in?
No. In actual fact, I feel quite benevolent toward it.
Success! Any side effects from the treatment?
I feel ravenous. Is that a side effect?
Bernice?
Yes, Dr. Berry.
Could you send the sandwich man back in, please?
Will do.
Thank you.
Hi, Doc.
Ah, perfect timing, sandwich man. Now, this one's on me.
Oh, thank you. I'll have ham and pickle, please.
There you go.
Put it on the account, sandwich man.
What account?
Anything wrong with your sandwich, Miss Wolfeet?
No, it's fine. It's just that the ham tastes a little rubbery.
Rubber! Oh, very good, very good. Yes. Oh, that has made me laugh.
Ooh.
If you wouldn't mind excusing that, that was my stomach.
Regress was written and performed by Matt Berr with Tracy Ann Oberman, Bob Mortimer and Amaka Okafor. It was produced by Sam Bryant.
This is fun. I wonder if it has the boisted on the burning. It does! Fantastic! Okay, so it's number 2, 3, 4. Here it is. The boy stood on the burning deck. The deck was made of brass. He slipped and flipped into the air and landed on his...
Dr. Berry.
What is it, Bernice? Hang on, let me turn it down. Yes?
Mr. Wickle is here to see you.
Yeah, please send him in.
Ah, you must be Dr. Berry.
And you want me to cure you of your phobia, no doubt having heard of my reputation as London's foremost experimental hypno-regressive therapist.
Well, someone did mention you. Yes.
Please sit down on the chair opposite mine.
Thank you. Oh, what's that? It looks fancy.
What, this?
Yes.
This is a karaoke box that my sister bought me as a main present this Christmas.
Oh. Well...
Look, I'll show you one. Now, this is a great one. There was a young man from Madras.
Oh, I'm not sure if I...
Oh, come on, it's just a bit of fun.
Actually...
Come on, it's better with two.
No, I'd really rather you didn't.
There was a young man from Madras who was sitting alone in the grass.
That's very...
Then a snake, long and yellow, surprised the poor fellow and disappeared right up in...
Please, Dr. Berry.
Arse.
I'm sorry I had to turn it off, Dr. Berry, but limericks actually make me feel very uneasy.
Yeah, well, that is a real shame, because I thought something as hilarious as that would loosen you up before we commenced your treatment.
No, I don't think so. It's not really me, all that kind of thing. In fact, my aversion to all this singing and rhyming is one of the reasons I've come to see you, Doctor.
Very well. Let's begin. Mr. Winkle, isn't it?
Oh, it's Wickle.
Yes, that's what I said.
No, you said Winkle. It's Wickle.
As in cockle.
No, not as in cockle and winkle, as in Wickle rhymes with pickle.
So your name's Pickle?
No, it's Wickle.
All right. Good God. Someone left the house with the wrong hat.
What?
Well, let's just get on with the treatment for your phobia, which is... down here somewhere. Just look. It's not that. Oh, no, hang on, that's the wrong pile. So, I've got it here. Cats! Oh, I see. I can't say the word.
Well, I'd much rather you didn't. And I hope you don't expect me to. And don't be showing me a picture of one, or miming one, or making me do charades, or letting any of the buggers in here.
All right, of course. So, do you think you could pinpoint the exact moment that triggered this feline phobia?
Well, I was thinking about this on the bus down, and I reckon it started on the day I went on a school trip to London.
Good.
Yeah, we travelled to London to see, you know...
No, what?
I'll write it down, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, cats. At the zoo, I presume.
No, we went to the West End.
What, Madame Tussauds? A wax cat?
A wax? What? No, it's a West End musical entertainment show.
What's it called?
Well, it's called bloody that!
Oh, cats!
Yes!
Never heard of it.
Anywho, I must have been about 14-year-old. I'd never been out to Halifax until that day.
I see.
I mean, you can imagine London with all its women, lights and reggae being a bit of a culture shock to a young local Halifax lad.
Please go on.
Yeah, so we turn up to this huge theatre, and to be honest, I was dead excited at that point.
Please continue.
OK, but as soon as it started, and that first performer shot out, I felt queasy as buggery. By the time the opening number were up, the theatre were full of grown men and women in what looked like wrestling gear, with tails and whiskers rolling around, singing and playing silly buggers. I had to force myself onto my feet, then out into the street, where I must have thrown up for what seemed like a bloody hour.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Yes. Please don't continue.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot else to say, really, other than I've not been able to look at one of them furry creatures or go to the theatre since. Are you sure you're all right?
No, I'm totally fine. You've just described your experience in a bit more detail than I was expecting, is all. Now, Mr...
Wickle?
Yes, I'm going to put you under hypnosis now, in preparation for the experimental regressive therapy that will follow.
Already? Must we?
We must. OK, would you touch your ear for me?
All right.
And now my nose.
Your nose. OK.
Ooh, good. Now touch the big toe on your right foot with your nose.
Hold me back!
And sleep. You are now in the first stage, or as professionals in my field like to say, stage 1 of hypno-regressive therapy. Please shut up.
Sorry.
Listen carefully. I am going to say goodbye.
Why? Whatever have I done?
Don't panic. It's all part of the complex treatment I wish to administer to you. Goodbye, Wickle, and good luck.
Hang on. How will I know if... Dr. Berry? Ooh, what the... What's going on?
Hey, handsome.
Where are you? There's no one in here.
Look up.
What? How the bloody hell did you get up there? Good God.
Hold still.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Hello?
What's your name?
Wickle. As in... pickle?
Wickle as in pickle, eh?
Aye.
What's the matter, Wickle? Cat got your tongue?
No.
Not yet. Do you like my suit?
Well, normally I'd run a mile from anyone dressed as a cat. Yeah. That, not exactly my thing, you might say, but I must say, that does look good on you and no danger.
Great. Now grab your coat.
I've only brought me pullover.
You, gorgeous, are taking me to the theatre.
The theatre? Oh, bloody hell.
Is there something wrong, darling? I thought you liked me.
Oh, here, come on. I'd be honoured to take you anywhere, but you see, the problem is I've got this...
Great. Let's go.
Well, he's punching above his weight, that one.
Oh, thank you.
She's gorgeous.
Oh, yes, she is.
What's she doing with him?
A little bit rude there. Oh, hang on. This looks like that bloody theatre where I saw that...
Hey, what are you getting in such a state about?
Nothing. It must be the cocktails.
You're shaking. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's probably the cocktails we had. Oh, that steak. You see, I'm not used to such rich food in the afternoon. Makes me guts dance. I'll be up and down like a fiddler's elbow. My mother was the same. Terrible she were. She only had to go into
Sounds lovely. Let's go in, shall we?
Yeah, well, you wanted to go to the theatre, my dear, so that's what we're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as this afternoon's matinee performance is about to begin.
Oh, excuse me. He's punching above his weight.
Sorry, can I just... Lord, give me strength.
What's that, my dear?
Is that Judi Dench?
Shh, it's about to start.
Sorry.
Cats.
Oh, bloody hell.
Is everything all right, darling?
Yes, my sweet. Couldn't be happier.
Hush, my proud beauties. Do I actually see, with my own two eyes, a man who doesn't like cats? There's a man over there with a look of fear and disgust.
Oh, God, I think he means me.
His clothes are shabby, his eyes are cold with no twinkle, his stomach flabby, and he goes by the name of Winkle.
It's Wickle!
Winkle, Winkle, Winkle.
Winkle as in cockle, is it?
I think I might be about to have one of my turns.
Nonsense, Wickle. You're not going to take this from a bunch of grown men and women in wrestling gear with tails and whiskers rolling around singing and playing silly buggers?
Yes, you're right.
You tell 'em, gorgeous.
Yeah, I think I will. Oi! Bull shite, or whatever you call it yourself.
I beg your pardon. My name is Bullwash.
Shut up, you soppy buggers. Now you listen to me. My name is Wickle, as in pickle.
Ah, Wickle, as in pickle. You present yourself. You're not the timid mouse I had expected.
I'm no mouse, pal. You reckon you're a dancer? You should see me on the dance floor of the Brick and Shovel on a Saturday night. I could show you a thing or two.
What?
Yes, I'm no stranger to an American smooth, and my black bottom would make your hair curl.
Cover your ears, my beauties. The man is being coarse.
Yeah, I'm not scared of you, pal. You're just some prancer in wrestling tights and women's leg warmers. I don't fear cats. Cats. Shut it.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Kiss me, Wickle.
Wake up!
What's going on? Why are you bloody kissing me?
You kissed me.
I certainly did not.
Now, try and stay calm. You're just coming out of the final stage of your hypnotherapeutic regressive treatment.
And you'll be coming out a casualty if you try and kiss me again.
I said remain calm. Now, let's just see how successful your treatment was. What are you up to tonight?
I don't know. I might go and watch the ladies' darts. Why?
Well, I might go and see a musical. I may go and see that one about those animals.
Rent?
No, the one where they dress up as pets and lick themselves.
Five Guys Named Mo?
No, the one about the felines.
Oh, cats.
I beg your pardon?
Cats.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Cats. Cats. Oh, crikey. I never thought I'd be able to say that word. That's amazing. Cats. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, just one thing before I pay up, Doctor.
Go ahead.
Well, the out-of-body experience you gave me was very real.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, that's Catwoman.
What about her?
Well, she was quite extraordinary. That voice, so seductive.
Oh, well, that was all me.
You? What do you mean it was you?
It was my voice.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Well, listen, Wickle.
Most people call me Trouble, but you can call me
Catwoman.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, how about a limerick to celebrate?
Do you know, I would have once said no to all that singing and rhyming and whatnot, but now, seeing as I'm cured, go on then.
Brilliant. Now, 239 is a good one.
Ooh.
And feel free to join in.
Okay.
Aunt is sitting in the garden, playing with her old straw hat. Down from a tree comes a bumblebee and stings her aged
cat.
Yes, Winkle. Cat.
It's Wickle.
As in cockle.
No.
Pickle.
Wickle.
Regress was written and performed by Matt Berr with Steve Pemberton, Daisy Haggard and Amaka Okafor. It was produced by Sam Bryant. Next, please. Dr. Berry, are you ready?
Ready for what, Bernice?
Your next phobia patient.
Bernice, what's that horrific smell?
What smell, Dr. Berry?
That awful smell, Bernice.
We're in different rooms, Doctor, so I've no idea what you're smelling.
It's dreadful. I've smelt it all morning.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't really have time to discuss this with you any further, thank you.
Shall I send him in, Doctor?
Could you send him in, please, Bernice? Yes, do come straight in. She did make that very clear, I believe.
Right, okay.
And you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Heron, and it's Dr. Berry, I'm hoping.
Well, it can't be both. That was a joke. I am indeed the doctor. Now, please sit down.
Very well. Sorry, I'm not sure that joke worked very well, by the way.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not sure that joke worked very well.
Now, I'm guessing Heron is your surname. Would you rather I called you by a Christian name?
Heron is my Christian name.
Really? I was at school with an Ian Heron. He was a thief.
Well, it's Scottish. We left Scotland when I was but a wee child. Ne'er be back, but the Highland air is in my blood for life. You ken.
You know, I've never understood why people do that. With the accent, I mean. If it were me, I would do everything in my power to hide and cover any links or traces I had with that bedeviled country. You do, however, sound incredibly familiar to me. Have we met before?
I'm pretty sure I'd remember if we had.
You're not a newsreader, are you?
No.
Do you read the news on the radio so I can't see your face?
No.
A magician?
Sorry, when does the hour begin exactly?
Ah, I see what you're driving at. It begins...
What?
Now. And before I start my experimental hypno-regressive therapy for your particular phobia, you don't need the toilet or anything.
I might ask you the same question.
What, You're referring to the smell. It's not me! It's terrible, isn't it?
It really is unpleasant, I must say. You don't mind if I talk through my kerchief. It's just that I don't think I could stomach a conversation without its protection.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Let's go outside. We'll go on the roof. Doesn't stink there. We won't get disturbed. It's that ladder right in front of you. After you, please. You'll have to open the skylight when you get to the top, though.
Really? This does seem like quite an extreme measure. I really don't mind holding my kerchief.
Well, that doesn't really help me, though, does it? The ladder, if you please, Helen.
Do I just pull down this bit, do I?
If you would.
You really want me to climb all the way up there?
This delay's eating into your hour, Heron.
Right. It seems to be going on forever.
Yes, I believe this building was once a cathedral of some description. You wouldn't think it from the outside.
I'm at the top. I'll leave this open for you.
Yes, please do, as it's very difficult to open.
I know it's difficult to open.
I'm right behind you, Helen. Not as young as I was.
There you are. How often do you do this?
I have to come up here when my ex-wife visits. It's just some clause concerning legally required distance or something.
And you're sure it's safe up here?
Well, of course it's safe. Everything I do is safe. And in every sense legal.
It's just that it is extraordinarily high up. I mean, what would your health and safety man make of the slope in this roof? And there's no kind of fence or anything.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting question. Right. Shall we start?
If we could. I must say I'm worried about those black clouds over there.
Oh, thunder! Isn't it? You're afraid of thunder. I do have it here in my notes somewhere. Let me just find it. Whoa!
They're blown away. Catch them.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sure someone will find them and just bring them back. So, tell me, Helen, is your phobia recent or lifelong?
I've had it ever since I was a wee laddie. On the crofts of Dumfriestlin, I used to run like the wind, screaming whenever...
Look, I'm sorry. If you could continue your explanation in your own accent. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused and very annoyed.
Actually, I'm really quite concerned about those black clouds over there. They seem to be getting nearer.
Nonsense. It's just a spot of rain. Anyway, it's not dark enough for thunder.
I wouldn't be so cocky if I were you, Berry. The weather can turn on a sixpence. Like that!
Yes, it can do that. Agreed. But I'd say we're okay for at least an hour or so. Now, I need to be clear, Helen. Is it the thunder or the lightning that terrifies you?
Both, I think. Is that normal?
Well, it's interesting. I wonder if you heard one without seeing the other, would your reaction be so extreme?
Sorry, are you asking me that question, or is it rhetorical?
Why?
Well, I'd hope you'd either know or at least have a theory. Otherwise, why am I paying to be here?
Well, it sounds to me like something that would have to be tested in a laboratory.
Ah, you have a laboratory?
No.
Look, I have to say I am really anxious about the state of those clouds now.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a storm later.
At last. I've been trying to tell you that...
Okay, look, let's crash. Good God, that was a tasty one. Heron, you've gone white. Now, medically speaking, that usually indicates a man's just about to faint. Got you're quite fat. Right, I'm just gonna have to gently lie you down on the roof here. Oh, well. At least I don't have to fully hypnotize you now, seeing as you're already semi-conscious.
What the hell?
It's okay, Heron. I'm just entering you into the first stage of the hypnology treatment for your phobia.
Who are you?
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
What color are my eyes, Heron?
Brown. You haven't got any...
And sleep. Now listen to my voice, Heron. Describe your surroundings for me.
It's beautiful. actually looks like heaven. Or Greece, maybe. Are you sure it's safe up here?
Of course it's safe. Everything I do is safe. And in every sense legal.
Wait. Don't go. Where have you gone?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, forgive me. I've not introduced myself, have I? I am the Duchess Kate.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Highness. My name is...
Heron. We have been expecting you.
We, you say?
Yes, Father and I.
And who is your father?
You do not know my father?
Don't think so. Was he at Sandhurst?
No, I wasn't. I don't think I'd pass the interview.
Forgive me, sir. I don't think we've met.
My name is Thor. This is my daughter, the Duchess of Thunder.
Sorry, the Duchess of... what?
Thunder. She's been taking a keen interest in you down there.
What?
He has great potential and seems to have the thunder in him.
I do?
I watched you as a little boy, running across mountains, screaming at our thunder call.
Those were the days when I was just a wee laddie, when you care in the whole wide world. You can.
Sorry, I'm confused. You changed your accent halfway through that sentence and continued to speak in a manner knowing, smug and reminiscent of an unwelcome ball.
No, sorry, I know. I don't think I'll ever be doing that again.
So, Heron, my daughter thinks you may have the gift.
The gift?
Why, the gift of thunder, don't you see?
Not sure I do, actually. Sorry.
Heron, point at that statue.
What, that one? I can honestly say that does not usually happen. It's very embarrassing. I don't have much money on me. Will I need to pay for that, or...
Hush, Heron. There really is no need to fear that which you control.
She speaks the truth, Heron. You should rejoice in your gift, but at the same time, use it wisely. Now, make love to my daughter.
I make...
What's the matter? I hope I am pretty enough for you, Heron.
Oh, you are certainly very beautiful, oh Duchess of Kate, but I hadn't expected that I would be,
Oh, I believe he doesn't find me desirable, Father. He doesn't swell like the bullfrog.
What?
I was so hoping to make love to the mighty Heron for the entire night and possibly well into next week as well. But I've studied the sacred manual. It's all I think about.
Please don't get upset, my dear. I mean, you are the Duchess, and I am just a mere thunder man. Your wish really is my command.
Excellent decision, Heron.
Oh, hurrah! Let me just rapidly cast off my garments. You should do the same.
Yes. Right. Might just take me a second to get my left shoe off. Actually, I have to tie this in a double knot. One of the setbacks of having one leg shorter than the other.
Heron.
I say, Heron. Heron.
What?
Heron.
What?
And wake up!
Ow! I am awake, you bastard. Why on earth did you have to do that?
Well, you may have had a heart attack. You're as red as a traffic light, specifically the one at the top that isn't green or amber.
Hang on. Why is there a rope tied around me?
Well, how else would I have got you off the roof?
Sorry, you lowered me back into your office through the skylight.
No, of course not. You wouldn't fit in that way. I thought it'd be easy to lower you off the side of the building.
The side of the... Are you mad, Berry? I could have been bloody killed. Hold on. Where's my shoe?
Well, I'm afraid that was seized by a seagull during your descent.
Wait. Why is all my hair gone?
You were sadly struck by lightning as you fainted.
What? Well, how come you got away with it?
Well, like they say, lightning never strikes twice.
Yes, funny. Look, am I cured or not?
Cured of what?
Well, whatever it was that I came in for.
You can't remember?
Of course I can. It was, guns. Was it guns?
No.
Magic? No? No. If I can't remember what it was that I came in for, then I must be cured, I suppose. I feel I should celebrate. And we Scots certainly know how to celebrate.
Heron!
Yeah, quite right.
Well, you mentioned celebrations. It is actually my birthday today.
Finally hit the big 50, have you? Ah, yes, I remember when I got
No,
there.
hold on, I'm not 50. My ex-wife used to say I didn't look a day over 40.
When was the last time she said that?
I don't know, about 10 years ago. If you don't mind, Heron, I'd rather not talk about her. I get very anxious. Anyway, where the hell are my presents? Bernice, did I receive any presents or cards this morning?
No presents as usual, Dr. Berry, but there was a card. It's in your in tray.
Wait. This looks like my ex-wife's handwriting. Happy birthday, arsehole. P.S. Good luck trying to find the fish. Oh, God.
Well, that does solve the mystery of the awful smell.
Bernice, I'm going to need you to move the entire contents of the office up onto the roof, please.
Again? Regress was written and performed by Matt Berr with Steve First, Isabel Faye and Amaka Okafor. It was produced by Sam Bryant. Next, Dave.
You know, the thing that really bothers me about bank holidays, Kevin, yeah, is that I treat the Monday like I would a Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
So I still get the same awful feeling of dread. It's just delayed by a day.
I know exactly what you mean.
Bernice?
Tell you what else gets my bloody dander up.
Please dispense with the formalities, would you, Miss Moneypenny, and show Mr. Bond in?
Mr. Bond. That's not who I have written down, Doctor.
I know it isn't, Bernice. I was making a movie reference joke.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, it means Daniel Craig.
In any case, just send the next patient in, please.
Okay, Dr. Berry.
Miss Sunday, you can go in.
Thanks.
What the hell? Look, I say, I'm over here.
I know. I'm just quickly checking your walls.
Walls? What for, damp?
No, for mirrors.
For mirrors, of course. That's your phobia, isn't it?
I have to be careful, otherwise I may have an episode.
An episode? An episode. You know, only patients refer to their attacks as episodes. It's a term we therapists never use.
What would you say instead of episode?
I don't know, program? Show?
No, in relation to phobic incidents.
Oh, right, yes, of course. Attack? Aesthesia? Shit up? That kind of thing?
Right.
Anyway, enough of the pleasantries, Miss Moneypenny. Please show Mr. Bond in. That's a funny movie reference.
I know. I heard you make it to your secretary just now.
Have you not seen the James Bond film, or do you not find jokes very funny?
I'm sorry. It wasn't obvious to me that you were making a joke.
It means Daniel Craig.
Okay, I've realised I've not even had a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Berry, and I specialise in what some may call aggressive, regressive therapy.
Right. Well, my name's Cool Sunday, and I specialise in being terrified of mirrors.
Hold on, what did you say your name was again?
Cool Sunday.
That's a ridiculous name. Where are you from?
I'm from Peterborough.
Well, there you go.
No, I'm from Peterborough, but my parents are American.
And now they're from Peterborough.
No, they sadly passed away some years ago.
Excellent.
Your parents still alive?
What? Some of them are, yes. I think the rest are in a retirement home. Right, okay, so what do I call you? Cool? Or Miss Sunday? Or maybe Sunday Cool?
Just call me Cool.
Cool. Now.
Sorry, do you mind actually, just before we start, if I quickly use the toilet?
Not at all, although I don't pause the hour for toilet breaks.
Really?
It's just at the end of that open storeroom. You can see it from here.
There's no door?
I know. It's okay. I'll be looking down, writing up my notes from the previous patient.
That doesn't look at all private. It's just an empty room with no door and a toilet attached to the wall.
I know. That's why I chose this office. It's got that sweet feel.
There's no way I'm going in there.
Look, I can assure you I won't look up. I'll even put some music on.
No way. Absolutely not.
Oh, I've got it. Why don't you put this mail sack over you?
What?
It's full body length.
You want me to put myself in that bag and then sit on the toilet?
I've tried it on myself when I was pretending to be a ghost.
Ridiculous idea.
It's not ideal. I mean, I wouldn't do it myself, but we're already eating into your hour.
All right. Just give me the bloody sack.
Shall I put some music on?
Yes, please.
Now, where are my good tapes?
I don't think it really matters what you play.
Well, look, it's well worth getting it right.
Oh! Ow! Ow! I can't see a thing!
And here we go. Are you finished? Okay, we'll turn this off then.
Here's your sack.
Please sit down. Now, is it specifically mirrors you fear, or is it just your own reflection?
It's both. One causes the other, doesn't it?
Yes, that's what I thought. When was the last time you saw your own reflection?
Last summer, which was when the phobia first presented itself.
So you haven't seen yourself since last summer?
No. I don't suppose I have.
Shall I describe how you look?
It's okay. I still have a rough idea.
Rough idea. Very well. You say your phobia first presented itself last summer.
That's right.
Tell me about that episode. Or program, as you might say.
Right. Well, I was at a friend's garden party. They live in a manor house and we were staying the night. Anyway, it got to the evening and I felt...
Please continue.
I was going to. I went to give myself the once-over in the mirror before heading back to the party.
Continue further.
Right. All right. I looked towards the mirror and I didn't...
Please.
I didn't have a reflection.
Good God.
I know.
That is quite extraordinary. Heaven protect us.
All right.
I'll ask you the question again.
Yeah.
Would you like me to describe what you look like?
No!
All right.
I think you're missing the point here. Surely my lack of reflection is a bit more pertinent than how my hair's looking.
Cool your jets. I think I need to act quickly here, as you seem to be suffering from possibly the most acute form of phobia I've ever encountered while practicing regressive therapy. You seem to be so terrified of mirrors, you're mentally blocking out your own reflection.
So you think I'm mental?
I'd rather you refrain from using language like that, Cool Sunday. But yes.
Well, look, can you cure me or not?
Who knows?
Oh, good grief.
Okay, let's begin. You see that pound coin in front of you on my desk?
Yes.
By the time I touch it with my finger, you will be in a comfortable, safe sleep.
Really?
I will lower my finger onto the coin in slow motion. And sleep.
Listen carefully to me, Sunday. You're slightly chilly, aren't you?
Yes, I am a bit.
That's because you're in a carriage.
So I am. I love horses. Where am I going?
You're heading towards Commercial Street, near the London Hospital. I want you to see a small sideshow that's just off Osborne Street. This will do, driver.
I've been instructed to escort you inside safely, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Escort me where?
Well, inside the show. Have you been to a mysterious or magical street fair before, ma'am?
No. I can't say I have.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, you love all the magic, not to mention the mysteriousness. You just take a left off the road here, ma'am, and keep walking down the alley.
Ooh, it's dark down here. Is it safe, cabman?
Hello, my dear.
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
Would you like to see something magical and mysterious? Excellent. Follow me.
Oh, really? Is that a polar bear?
Ha-ha! No flies on you.
Hang on. That man got 2 heads.
Morning.
Good evening.
That's two-headed Malcolm. He doesn't like to be stared at.
Oh, sorry. It's just pretty, mysterious.
Oh, charming.
And this is perhaps our most prized and mysterious of all our exhibits. A fox with one massive bollock. Oh, bet wish you'd be blessed with a pair like that, cab driver man.
Well, I do as it goes. I lost both mine when my cat turned over on the London Bridge.
Now, step further inside my room of magic, where nothing is as it seems. Nothing. Except the things which appear mysterious.
What is this place? I can't see a thing.
You'll see when I get this lamp on. It's my prized exhibit. Madame Vandelay's Hall of Mysterious Mirrors. Bit loud.
Lady Sunday, you've got no reflection.
Yeah, I know that. Get me out of here.
You know, only 2 types of people don't have a reflection in my Hall of Mysterious Mirrors, milady.
What?
The first being...
Yes?
Vampires.
Right.
Have you ever had your blood feasted upon by a dark being at midnight till your very immortal soul was sucked out and turned black with evil?
Do I look like I have?
Well, you're probably fine then. In which case, well, the mirrors get very jealous of those of great beauty, milady.
Oh.
They hold such great envy that they refuse to reflect the person's image back, instead jealously clinging onto it for themselves.
So you're saying if I'm not a blood-sucking monster, all this just means I'm, well, very pretty.
It don't suit a lady to fish for compliments.
Catman, do you think so too?
Well, yes, you are. I mean, I would like to say yes. But yes, seeing as you've asked me.
Oh, you're both very kind.
It is true. You're as pretty a lady as ever passed through these doors. And seeing as my own sexual orientation leans towards the female of the species, my instincts on this matter are highly nuanced.
Well, I must say I'm rather taken by your Hall of Mysterious Mirrors, old lady. In fact, it's somewhat silly, me being so afraid of mirrors all this time, isn't it?
It is rather. And I'd say that was a huge breakthrough.
Wouldn't you?
I would indeed.
And so would I. And you've woken up without any fear of mirrors or any reflective surface. Isn't that right, Mrs. Sunday?
It is right. Not even a slight fear, Doctor.
Good. Well, normally I'd test that you'd been cured at this juncture, but seeing as you've just confirmed that this has unquestionably been a totally successful treatment, let's simply proceed directly to the payment stage.
You've no idea what this means to me. I could kiss you. You know what?
What?
I think I shall.
Oh, no, there's no need. Good grief, woman, I think you've drawn blood.
Nonsense.
No, you've bitten me, look.
Dry your eyes, man. It's just a scratch. Make the most of it. I'm sure it doesn't happen very often. Oh, you're turning very pale, by the way. You should probably see a doctor. Adios.
Adios.
Oh, have you come to pay? Cash or credit card, Miss Sunday?
Cash. Keep the change.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Oh, hang on. He wants to see you in his office when you're done.
Dr. Berry. Dr. Berry. Miss Sunday said you wanted to see me. Dr. Berry. Dr. Berry. Dr. Berry?
You're right, love.
It's a bloody bat in Dr. Berry's office. Get rid of it for us, will you, Kev?
A what?
A bat.
What do you want me to do with it?
Chuck it in Dr. Berry's sack or something.
The one he dresses up as a ghost in?
Yeah. Just fling it in the skip.
All right. Coming.
Regress was written and performed by Matt Berr with Daisy Beaumont, Julia Deakin, Michael Shelford and Emeka Okafor. It was produced by Sam Bryant. The surgery is now closed.
Oh, bats in sacks. How glamorous.